Hello everybody, this is Dunches. So if there's one thing I have never really done in my years of playing the game, I have never really bothered to crafting amulets. Why so? Well, it's because it's extremely hard. Let's cover some basics just really fast. First of all, you need amulets that rolls with a high item level. So if you played more modern games such as World of Warcraft, whatever, items comes with an item level. Now in an old game like this one, this is all hidden for the player, so you have no way of really knowing what sort of item level the different items have. So the only way to really farm good crafting materials is doing high-end content such as just farming Chaos Runes or Bale's Throne Rune. Another thing is also rare runes, and just in general getting jewels. It's actually pretty hard. The perfect amethyst has always been more worth than any other jewel in the game. Jewels and rares can, even if you get like 40 of them together, you can maybe even get like a high rune for it. At least on ladder you can get a high rune for it. I will be pretty sure you can always get a high rune for 40 of each. So yeah, in general it's very hard to get the materials. It's also really expensive, and there's not a lot of people who are even selling materials. If you were to be like a buyer of on a big scale, so if you were not interested in farming, you would just end up wanting to buy materials. It would actually be pretty hard because there's not that many people farming materials for mass crafting. But today we're going to be taking a look. Now I can just mention really fast the aim. +2 to all skills, that's a given. I want +2 to all skills. Then I want at least 15% faster cast rate, and then whatever stats else I don't really care too much for. But if I can get something like this stats here, that would be amazing. But yeah, we are just gonna speed up the crafting, and eventually I hope to get something nicely for it. Every few moments now and then I will cut the speed down so we can kind of just see what I crafted so far. So yeah, I hope you will enjoy this one, and maybe you will actually get interested in crafting amulets yourself. So from a full stash, or nearly, I managed to get these amulets. So let's see. A +2 to Warcry with faster cast rate. That's a good start, and I also really like the cold resist on it. A +2 to Amazon. Wow, already +2. Now the other stats are kinda too random, but again, it is lightning and fire resistant, so it does have potential. This one is not all bad. Random shit. Yeah, again random shit. So low faster cast rate on them as well, that's a bit odd. 8%. 9% random shit. Oh, a +1 with 9%. Even has some replenished life. +8, +6. Yeah, it's not really good. Oh, that's a lot of strength though. Pretty nice. Yeah, not very good either. +1. It's so low faster cast rate. So low faster cast rate again. But wow, look at the mana and regenerate. Damn, this one is actually pretty sick if this one came with a +2 and another +1. So this was actually pretty decent to see that the first couple of amulets are actually made one that is not all bad. Obviously on a non-ladder on the realm that I tend to play on, this would be worth nothing. You couldn't even sell it, but it's still a pretty good start. So let's see when I end up making, let's say 100 amulets or something, if I can manage to even beat this one. Okay, so this round was much better. A +2 with a life leech on, or mana leech even. A +1 with dual leech and 9% faster cast rate. A +2 with kinda some decent stats overall, fire resist, regen, life and mana. If it just had faster cast rate, this one would actually have been very good. A +2 again with decent enough stats. +0, yeah, this one just had a lot of resistance on it. I thought this one was kind of fun just because of all the stats. A +2 again with just really crappy stats, but still. A +2 again with, yeah, magic find, health freeze duration, and high amount of mana, pretty good. And this one I kept just because it had a +18 all resist, regen, mana, and 19% faster cast rate. Oh, and also I had this, this amulet here. It requires level 95 to wear. So yeah, good luck leveling your character if you're going to get that. I think it rolls with such a high required level due to it having a multi-leech, both mana and lifesteal. So after 3-4 rounds of crafting, I want to show up just this round only, cause the last few rounds were all crap but a few amulets. But this round was actually pretty good. This amulet I would legit pay for if I was making like a 200% faster cast rate Nova Sorceress on a budget that couldn't afford a 20% faster cast rate amulet. I mean, it has everything, a bit of mana, a bit of regen, poison resistance, maybe not that good if you're getting it covered from Sandstorm Tracks, but this amulet is actually very good for a lightning sorceress that is gonna aim for 200% faster cast rate. Then we had a few paladin ones. Where was the other one? Oh yeah, there you go. Nothing really good on any one of them, but still, it's okay rolls. I mean, it's not useless. And yeah, fun little, I pretty much just thought it was good because of the 210 stats. Better dexterity is kinda rare as well, and it had some regen and mana. And this one was actually also pretty interesting just because of the lightning resistance, faster cast rate, and +2. Definitely getting, fire resistance or lightning resistance that high is very nice on an amulet. But yeah, I think we can do like 1 or 2 more rounds, and then we'll see if we can beat anything like the amulet here. Cause like legit, this is the only amulet I would say that's anything worth for standard end game builds. So you could perhaps sell it later on if you wanted to. So how hard can it be? Very, it seems. So there's a reason why certain builds are kinda impossible to make, because of that 20% faster cast rate amulet need. A good example of this is definitely a sorceress build that aims for 200% fast cast rate, with an amulet that also requires you to not have any faster cast rate rings on it, so In a case of a Fireball wizard that goes to 200% faster cast rate, or Nova Southwest, whatever, you could use 2 Storm Jordans if you were getting a plus 20 amulet with a plus 2 skills and all the bells and whistles. It's unfortunate that a faster cast rate amulet has to be this hard. It's not just encouraging botting, duping, whatever, rals, runes, duels, but it's also just kind of who picks up random amulets that you find going to Bale and collects like say hundreds of them to sell them later on. Nobody does. Nobody. I see plenty of people selling like jewels and amethyst and whatnot, but just getting like the amulets with the right item level. Oh, and also another thing, also just leveling a character to 95. I think it's at least 95 you have to get up to. You don't have to be level 99 to get the best possible roll. But yeah, getting stuff like an Armageddon's Fletcher, you're just not gonna see it happen. I could probably make 1,000 crafters and I wouldn't even get anything that would be a GG roll that I could sell on non-ladder or on JSP. I would probably get an okay roll for a ladder reset, whatever, but that would be about it. The crafting system is definitely outdated in Diablo 2. Now it's an old game as well, but I think the developers back then, they didn't really foresaw the end game choices that we had for completing certain builds that kind of requires to almost bot the game in order to actually get the nice loots, because there's no fucking way that I'm not using botted amulets. I maybe bought them legit from some guy who, I don't know, crafted them legit and whatnot, but the materials, there are no way the materials are not botted. That is a given pretty much in 2017 Diablo 2, I would say. So yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching and have a good one.